Halloween H20.
After the death of Donald Pleasance, the Halloween series had run out of things to attract fans, so they had to do the unthinkable and resurrect Jamie Lee Curtis's character of Laurie Strode. In Halloween H20, it turns out that she was never dead and she faked her death and was given a new identity, most likely so Michael Myers doesn't come after her. The huge thing that I like about this film is that it acts like the last 3 films never happened and is a direct sequel to the first 2. The film starts with Dr. Loomis's colleague who finds that her house has been stolen. She finds that the file of Laurie Strode is missing and that there is someone in the house still, so she runs next door to find her neighbours dead. Then she is attacked and killed by Michael Myers. Meanwhile, Laurie is living with a new name of Carrie Tate and she is the headmistress of a private boarding school. There she has a son called John and a boyfriend called Will. But Laurie is unhappy because she is still being haunted by the events that occurred 20 years ago. This means by the time Michael attacks her, she is pissed and bites back hard. After days of bugging his mother, John finally is allowed to go on a school trip, but he's already made other plans with his girlfriend, so he hides in her room. Laurie realizes that Michael is going to kill John and that John didn't go on the trip. Michael then goes and kills John's friends in a couple of pretty good death scenes. And then the last half an hour is a huge chase scene which ends in a huge fight between Michael and Laurie. When an ambulance comes to take away Michael, Laurie steals it and drives away. Michael awakens and attacks Laurie. Laurie breaks and Michael flies through the windscreen. Then Laurie runs Michael over. The vehicle stumbles over, but Laurie jumps out. The ambulance falls down and traps Michael between a tree. Then Laurie slices off Michael's head. To be honest, this would have been the perfect way to end the series. This death hadn't been done before and there's no way you can come back from having a head chopped off. This Halloween, in my opinion, is the best of all the sequels. It's just amazing. It's very close to being the best of the series, but it has a few flaws. There are way too many false jump scares. 1 or 2 are alright, but when there's one in nearly every scene, that is not acceptable. Another problem I had was the way they spend too much time trying to develop the characters. I don't have a problem with this, but it is only a 90-minute film. If it was a 2-hour long film, I would be fine with it, but I feel that it drags on too long and doesn't give us enough Michael. But anyway, I really enjoyed this film. The acting is good and so is the writing, so I give it an A.